everybody. Hello. Gonna be playing some Megabonk tonight. I'm excited. This is the first game in a while where I've had the hankering to even play offline over the weekend. So I definitely put a few hours in where I could. And I did get my first tier 3 clear. Monkey leading the way. I tried to play with nothing new. Only thing I bought them was after I beat it with Monkey, I was messing around with Mega Chad trying to do the don't move challenge. Don't think we're really quite ready for that one. Don't think that's the case. So, probably gonna start messing around with some of these new characters, start trying to get some new items, some new characters, weapons, tomes, all those good things, try and make some progress. Might mess around with a couple different things tonight. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Guy, enjoy your lurk. Hulk, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you all. Let's go across the top row here because we already know these weapons. So let's start with Mr. Skelly Boy, and we'll take it from there. In the little bit I was playing, I kept cranking this. I kept putting money back into the increased silver reward to try and push things further. Hopefully we will get the ability to buy more tomes soon so we can get a fourth. But yeah, let's just go tier 3. I mean, we could try and go challenges if we really wanted to, but I think I want to just get used to things right now. Challenges will help though for unlock, so maybe we'll tackle some challenges later in the evening. All right, so right out the gate, we can get a nice little upgrade for just 36. I don't know, do we want to go projectile speed? That's the... I feel like with the bounces, that might not be a bad thing. Because I really do want to hold on to our gold for the early buy. Do a kickflip, and we've got a legendary shady guy. 2% chance to bonk or lightning orb. I feel like lightning orb is the smart play, but I want to get the early projectile increase before we go and leave this area. I like the ability to kickflip over, guys. All right. Backpack is an easy take. I'm sure we'll get plenty of those. Let's just take the bounces for now. I don't know how many bounces these do yet. It's one thing I've never quite paid attention to with the bone, which is not great, but is like, does it have one bounce to start? It seems like it, and then you can get some more. Just feel like you gotta get things going early. I also have come to finally learn exactly what the I thought that the mini bosses were elites. I came to the realization that the elites are the ones with the crowns. Yeah, what's going on? How we doing, sir? Yeah, the extra jumping might be handy. Yeah, so extra elite spawns, I think the elites give you... It seems like they give a chance at the chest drop, and like the first elite is like a guaranteed chest drop. Alright, let's get Banana Ring. Feel like bananas and bones are gonna be a nice combo. Couldn't get the gold. Couldn't get the gold. We can go... We can go damage tome. We can go damage tome. I'm trying to like find the balance. This guy is actually really useful for these waves. So it gets 5 of them every second, where it deals 30% of their health. Hey, what's going on, Hunter? Shot 94? Couldn't believe I was right? Hey, what do you know? Sometimes you guess correctly and get lucky. Okay, I don't love it. The bounces are gonna be alright, but this is not exactly how I want these rerolls to go. Well, I played 9 today, Hunter, and I shot 54, but big caveat there. I shot 54, but I had an 8 on a par 3 and a 10 on a par 4. And I had a birdie. Had a par, a birdie, 2 singles, a couple doubles, and I had some holes where it really got sideways. And that's one thing that I need to definitely get better at. But it's a consistency of swing thing. And I had some really bad luck early on. I had some like actually terrible luck early. I know it's easy to say that. I hit like a pitch shot onto a sprinkler head and it ricocheted across the green. I hit like the small end of a tree branch, and so instead of having my 3rd shot onto the par 5, I had to take another shot. It was a bad sequence. Bad sequence mentally. Birdie makes your day. Oh yeah, there were definitely good things to take away from the round. There were definitely like really good things to take away from the round, so I'm not too distraught. I just need to play more, is really what it boils down to. But I think that's probably most people. All right, let's get a little bit of lifesteal going. Feel like that'll be good to have. Make a birdie that you won't, that the blowups aren't your norm. Go out there and make every shot. Yeah, it's just, it's the consistency. It's playing enough and not having as many errant shots. Yeah, I just lose too many. I just lose too many shots by egregious margins. But yeah, the birdie was from I hit a really nice shot on a par 3 and was able to make the birdie putt. Oh my word. It like canceled my jump. I think there was a... Okay, we gotta get... What? Oh boy, this is not ideal. I've got gold. I need health. Every shot counts and never just hit the ball. Pretend you're on TV. Yeah, I mean, I know that every shot counts. I had a few times where it was like I couldn't get comfortable over the ball and I should have stepped off of it, or like alignment wasn't quite right. Those sorts of things. Just a fair amount of mental error paired with, you know, poorly struck balls. I don't know if knockback is actually useful for this build. I don't think I have stuff that really necessitates it. Tried disc golf today, a lot of fun. It's free once you buy the disc, just to stroll through the woods and occasionally throw in a frisbee. Yeah, see, I mean, that part is definitely nice. I don't have enough time for regular golf as it stands, let alone disc golf. Can't be balancing too many hobbies. I guess we're not getting projectiles. I guess we're gonna get lifesteal, which I don't know how I feel about. I'm gonna go damage. I don't really know exactly what I'm looking for weapon right now, just given what I currently have, but we're gonna have to take projectiles. Lightning staff could help, but I also am trying to like think ahead to I guess we're taking the bow. Try to think around to the boss and like single target stuff that might make sense. I'll save life steal for later. I think we're gonna go projectile count and such early on. Let's get one bounce on it. Let's get one bounce. We can afford to push off some of the damage related things. Yeah, of course it's the end of the year, and then having a kid early in the spring next year means that trying to get any sort of momentum is gonna take a while, and getting lessons isn't gonna make sense at the moment, but it is what it is. Hopefully there's some stuff that my brain can take with me. All right, so that's where we need to go at the end of this, but we're good for now. Okay, just trying to get a little bit of bouncing going so that we're handling enough of our clears, because there's gonna be a spawn. Soon. Projectile speed and damage are two things. I think we take the damage because it's bigger. I'll take luck. Go damage early. We will get life steal. Okay, this is back around to the shady guy from earlier. Feel like lightning orb might not be bad. We should be able to afford that. I don't know if being this speedy is a good thing. Feel like, I don't know, projectile speed I feel like just helps with DPS. Get the nuke, fly around, try and get some XP. I feel like I could very easily get myself into trouble, but clearing a bunch of space, going through all this XP ahead of the final boss for the stage. What up, Matt? What should the bonk command do? I'd love to know. What are your thoughts here? Oh, look at that sick skateboarding skills right there. All right, let's take out the stone golem and then we'll go clear. Thing is, the bananas work best in a straight line. Okay. Take some blood magic. Ugh. Sweet. Let's do it. Boss time. Get the poison. Poison for Lil Bark. Lil Bark's poison. I think to pair with the attack speed or the projectile speed, I think we just need to get some attack cooldown from some shrines if we can. Golf games get weirder and weirder each year, Caper. Yeah, they're getting pretty bizarre. They're getting pretty bizarre for sure. It would actually be pretty funny if later in this there are like if there was a character with a golf club. I think it's not like a lot of crit stuff, but we'll take it. Maybe eventually we'll get some more crit chances. I feel like I need damage. The extra bounces are great and all, but let's take the damage tome. We can get base damage. What is this? So this is called Megabonk. It came out a couple weeks ago. It's a roguelike game, so every run is, you start at ground zero with just your character and their starting stuff. And then as you go through, there are waves of enemies that come at you. And basically you're trying to kill them to get resources to get it, like, so you can get XP, which gives you some upgrades. Gold, you can open chests for items and go to these shrines for little upgrades as well. So you're trying to build your character up and clear the waves and eventually get through the final stage and beat the final boss. There's a second map. There's a bunch of characters, bunch of upgrades. It is $10. It's only on PC, but it's a $10 purchase. Easily get your money's worth. Alright, let's get some early chests going here. It's a lot of fun. I've been having a blast with it. And I've been really trying to not, watch other people play and kind of figure out the different weapons and builds and things. Do we want to go luck? Yes. We want to go luck. Hate me for showing you this game, by the way, Vandy. I have seen in Discord that you're playing it, and I was like, oh man, I wanted to creep on how much you've played it, but I think your Steam is private. But I did catch that. The poison is really good, but I'm gonna go very bonk heavy. I don't know what it got rid of, but I'm gonna kind of focus in on trying to get more damage out of the bosses. Too much? I think we just gotta go standard damage. Who have you been maining, Vandy, and have you gotten your first forest tier stage 3 clear yet? I got my first clear of the weekend with Monkey. Go size. I don't think I really... Not tanky, so thorns. Yeah, give me bone damage. Where do we want to go? So we already have the boss over here. Get another couple of shrines that I didn't see. I could go even more damage to elites. Then we would try and find like the elite spawn. XP gain for more levels. I feel like that would be a good one to have. Fun game when no one else is online. It is definitely a fun game. The jump higher and farther. I don't know if that's gonna get me in trouble or not. Max HP. I'm gonna go max HP because we do have a perk that gives us more damage based on our health. Try and get these bananas to double back through. Really rock the poison. Oh. Do a kickflip. Ah, getting airborne. Okay, no, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a speedy boy, but I don't want to die. What's happening? What's happening? Lifesteal, do your thing. Lifesteal, do your thing. We do have shield, which helps mitigate. Okay, let's go more damage. Probably should go projectile speed. I'm not. We're getting some evades there. Oh no. I don't think my DPS is quite what I need it to be. I'm getting overrun. Oh boy. This is getting chaotic. Chest in the midst of all of this madness. Oh no. Oh no. I need to land. I need to land. That's why lifesteal is good. Oh, he's helpful. 50% more damage when airborne. We be jumping now. Ugh. Okay, we should have like what, 2 free chests? Oh, they're right next to each other. Yeah, 2 free chests. Because we cleared that boss. Attack speed, good. Shovel 30 is calcium. Apparently that's an achievement. I might need a little more lifesteal, even though I kind of want to go damage. Also, freeze is nice. Give me chances of slowing guys down. Didn't try tier 3 yet. Have a couple of tier 2 clears. Okay, well, tier 3 is a whole other animal. With the final boss and everything. Any particular reason why you're not going for it? I should get more projectile, probably. Get another bone. We can get more. Okay, let's take this. I was gonna save it, but I kind of want to see what else we can do. I was hoping for some more shrines. Yes, a pair of them actually. I'm jumping out of it. My jump height's too high. Oh no. Oh no. And I don't have like crazy knockback, and I'm not crazy high. Oh, give me projectile count. Give me projectile count. Give me damage. Make the few projectiles I have hit harder. I might have to take. Also, Yeet, I know I'm like way late on this. Thank you for taking the time to accumulate over 9,000 channel points. You have spent them just like that. I have 17% evasion. I have no thorns, but thorns is deal damage when they attack me, which I don't really want. give myself a little bit of luck. And I am actually gonna go try and use some of this monies that we're holding on to. See what he's got. Oh, give me... I love Beefy Ring. I love Beefy Ring. I know he's not a beefy character, but 20% damage for every 100 HP you've got. Cursed Doll is actually really nice for these waves. But I have like no crit chance. I have like no crit chance, and I feel like I need to take it. I don't want more jumps, I don't think. Give me luck. Just go luck build. More breadth of characters? Looking at tier 3 at some... Well, so my thought process with Evandy is if you have tier 2 clears, why not? Why not just go for tier 3? Like, worst case scenario, you're going to beat tier 3 and get a PB, and like, you're going to beat tier 2 and get a PB into tier 3. I actually don't want any more. I feel like I jumped far enough. That way you get experience with tier 3. Maybe you get to the final boss even with the new character. Gotta get that experience of seeing like how they mechanically function. I am trying to see, are there any... There's a microwave. Could go back to the microwave. Maybe there's something good. What would we want? We have the 15% from that. The freeze? Or I'm just a glass cannon. Oh, wow. I'm just a glass cannon. He does not have much survivability, hot dang. Alright, that was not my greatest move. Not my greatest move. Okay. What can we purchase? Brass Knuckles? 25% damage to nearby enemies? Wouldn't be a bad rare item to have. Moldy gloves as well. Moldy poison cloud. Gloves are covered in a moist, moldy, and slimy texture. Extra ways to inflict poison is not bad. XP tome. Armor tome. Trying to think with the characters that we're playing, like, do these make sense? I feel like if you put the armor tome on, I guess on anybody, but especially on an already tanky character or a high HP character, that could be really good. I don't know, like, if I feel like on a glass cannon you want to go DPS. Let's see about this axe. Throws spinning axes that deal area damage. Blocks incoming attacks and sends out shockwaves. Okay. Now we can also get Ogre because we have the axe. Tell people to get out of our swamp. See about this toxic barrel. Okay. So that must have a tick and then poisons. Increase damage by 0.1% per kill. Oh, Demonic Soul? Sounds sick. I'm just going to spend all of it. For every 14 units moved, summon Bob. He's dead. And then there's Chunky. He's dead. DK. Chunky's dead. I guess I left these to clear. I don't know. I was weird about... I didn't want to claim quests offline. You know? Did it say that they were on a union break? All right, let's give one more run to Calcium, and then we'll I think we'll try another character from there. Okay, so this is okay. Good job, me. I say this is back-to-back runs where we have started with the shady guy. I think I'm gonna go early because that's Bounce's end count. That's really nice, and then we can get, I guess, Scarf. I think Scarf makes the most sense. How much do we need for that? 167. Gonna have to save up. I've also gotten very used to the second jump. Bounces and speed. Let's go bounces and damage. Feel like I'm holding off for certain weapons. But I also think it, like, if I get Axe, I think we're gonna have to take it because new weapons are just gonna be something we need to try. I think we're just kind of at that point where there's so much left to discover that I can't get comfortable with what we have. I need to try more. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna increase the gold gain because it's early game, so I don't think we need the health now. I'll take bananas again. I feel like bananas have been good. Can't really complain about them too much. I just want the free chest. Can you guys get away, please? Thanks. Epic out the gate? We gonna get the new one? Alright, let's see how Bob works. It says it summons Bob. Say after every 14 steps. Give me that XP. Ooh, yeah, we're just kind of going in early on bone damage and bounces, which is not the worst thing. I have 167. Okay, so the question is, on a glass, like, I know Beefy Ring is not as powerful. The more you buy, the less I have to carry. Help a guy out. Well, I'd like to buy all of them, if we're being completely honest. It's basically just a 20% damage increase. And what you get HP every level, and this gives you extra HP inherently. We can take more HP and have it also count as damage. I feel like that makes sense. Going heavy bone. I haven't, like, I need tomes. I need tomes because I feel like right now I'm kind of in this weird spot. Let's give a little bit of love there. I'm in this weird spot of, like, if I don't have the projectile bonus, like, it's definitely going to affect my choices. That should help. Let's go to the shady guy. Let's try Aegis. Let's just try it. We have no tomes. Maybe I'm gonna avoid, because we have the Aegis. I think I'm gonna avoid the projectile speed, unless that, does it change how fast it goes around? Let's test it. Doesn't seem like it. Let's go Scarf. Thanks, Shady Guy. So we're giving our weak sauce man a little bit of help in the survivability department. We are high up, but we can get to the next one over here. I don't want that one. Okay, I don't need Chunkum doing too much. All right. Good. Aegis is just charges. Don't think the location of the shields matter at all, Grimnar. Okay, good to know. This is, I literally just got Aegis and I just got Axe. I think we'll go attack speed. Try and increase those a little bit. I assume, though, they have to make contact with the plate itself. That would make the most sense, because I would expect this to increase with projectile count. I gotta be particular. Go XP gain. I could probably go knockback, but that's probably... Well, actually, I think the bone does affect it. Let's try and get some levels. So that's damage. Don't know about light. I mean, lightning will help a little bit, but it's not really what I want. Quantity Tome. As much as this is nice, I'm a little bit too reliant on the Quantity Tome. I could go Revolver. Kind of want to get the Axe, though. I'll hold off on it. I don't think we need to get... I don't think we necessarily need to pick up our final weapon yet. I think just create a giant shield around us and... I don't know, we move a lot, but I feel... Okay, I guess we're not getting Axe this run. We'll take Fireball. So how do the charges work? Is it just like there's a cooldown on how much they do? We gotta get up there. There's 2 shrines up top. Instead of being hit, it consumes a charge. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I love Quantity Tome. Quantity Tome is fantastic. So Aegis is just like, that's just going to be basically a giant security blanket. That's what I'm gathering. And like every once in a while you maybe decide, hey, I'm gonna throw myself into an enemy to deal damage. Combo with knockback. You could probably do like Aura Aegis and just like create this like really difficult scenario for enemies. I mean, now that I try not to be too dependent on the Quantity Tome, but boy, I tell you what, the Quantity Tome is just so good. There are probably a few builds that it makes sense to not use it. But I feel like so often you're running things that quantity just makes sense. Mass projectile poison. It's definitely good. Good damage to elites. We're on phase 1, so as much as like Oats and Battery, I'm gonna take Beacon. Let's get a couple of these. I still gotta find the boss portal. Well, there be Battery. We got a few chests up here. I think we saw the final boss for this stage over to the side. Being Forest 3 used Health Tome and Health Regen Tome. I'm really bad with the pictures. I took a screenshot and put it in Discord over the weekend of my final clear. Let me see here. Open link. There we go. This was my first Forest 3 clear. I did have projectiles. I can never remember. Projectiles, and then I think it was attack speed and cooldown? Not 100% sure because I don't have all of the pictures memorized. But I had a good amount of lifesteal on here. Good crit chance. I had triple hammer. Some heal on this. This was really nice because he gets the 2 health per level. So having 2 of the beefy rings. A little bit of poison probably would have helped. Just make things a little speedier. But yeah, was able to get my first clear over the weekend. Now we're trying to run it back. I think we're in a way where it might make sense to even take the boss curse. Speaking of beefy rings. Okay. So let's take the boss curse because that's going to give us extra rewards. Okay, boss is down here. Oh, we've got a magnet and we've got a few of these guys. I'm going to take XP game. We're so early on. There's so much of the level to go through. Also, there are a lot of these, and the more that we can get for the next stages. Give me some HP regen. I know we're like not that tanky, but projectile count. I should have taken lifesteal. I was so quick on it. It's good damage to elites. Should have gone lifesteal. I want to get over there. How do I get over there? Is there a good way? Is the real question. Does not seem like it. Two and a half damage, 3.2. We'll give the Bananarang a little bit. Yeah, I need to make sure that I'm like focusing things that I don't already have access to. Okay, I don't think I need. I think we should just take the chests and kind of make our way over. Yeah, sometimes I'll just end up being like too quick or kind of set in my ways of runs that I've had in the past. It's like you have to think of each run as an individual thing. We're taking Demonic Soul. Abso-freaking-lutely. Because what, you only need 1,000 kills in order to reach the max? Let's go projectile speed. The knockback's not a big deal. Just for that, I mean, I think we just go speed. Now we go damage and knockback. Now we go project. Yeah, here we go. Let's go size and damage on Aegis. Just make it a little wider so that we actually utilize it. That 25 health is going to give us some more damage too. Toggler, yeah. I don't think I have enough items purchased. I don't think I got enough items purchased yet, Grimnar. Alright, let's bring them out. Oh, we're nuking. We're absolutely nuking. Yes, please. We'll take that. We're off to a good start. Now we've got, oh, they're giving me crit damage now too. Gonna make me too strong. Hopefully I don't jinx it. Because the curse is only for that stage, right? I believe so. I don't think I remember seeing it in future stages. Wonder how much these ghosts are like actually doing. We're early enough on XP gain all the way. I guess we'll take the crit damage. Having the extra jump is certainly something to consider. Toxic waste upon taking damage. Okay. Question. Does Aegis count as taking damage? Because Aegis Toxic Barrel, if it does, sounds like it could be a good combo. If not, then I'm probably going Oats. I mean, I guess this is where we try it, right? Very easy to test. Run into something and see what happens. Gonna probably need more enemies about, though, to really see. Size and damage. Speed and count. I mean, the thing is, we have speed and... Well, I guess we don't have... No, we have projectile speed and cooldown. I guess we're going Aegis again. I don't want to, like, put too much into one particular thing, especially because Aegis is... Thing is, Aegis is going to be out for the final boss for a little bit. 2% chance to bonk? Taking Aegis damage will still fail the don't take damage challenge for the shield. Okay, so that would indicate that it does count and would trigger the poison. But we're gonna have to think ahead to the 2 stage 3. Be thinking about this in terms of our sequence of damages and stuff. I have no armor. I'm pretty tanky, but it's like, does it matter? Like, when you're this class cannon, does armor do anything? We have shield to take 1 hit, and then the thing is we have to survive Best option there, because we already have projectile speed. Right. I have to think in terms of that. Even though the boost would be good, I will get more projectile speed. Let's get crit chance. What would I want to microwave? I already have a lot of damage increase. Crit chance could be good. You love cheese for poison? So like this is like adding 5% damage and getting health. This is good for the boss. I feel like I'll buy one of these. So I need to work through the early phases of the boss. That's one thing that I'm concerned about. I feel like we're handling things pretty well. And that's part that still concerns me a little bit. Guess I'm gonna go XP gain, just honestly kind of purely due to rarity. I think we can handle the challenge. Okay, that was easy. Hey, and a moldy cheese. Okay. It's not the greatest one. It's not the greatest one, for sure. I'm gonna go attack cooldown. I feel like the banana solo upgrade is not exactly what I'm looking for. Give me another boss buster? I mean, I was tempted to take the charge shrine boost. Attack speed makes Aegis recharge faster. Oh, and I just like getting the attacks off, like the combo of like attacking fast with projectiles that are quick. And it just is like that cycle of damage. I'm gonna go gold gain. I just want to be able to buy chests, I think. I don't think we have enough going on with like spawning more elites or anything like that. Give me more crit chance. There's a nuke there, but it's like that doesn't even matter. I'm going crit damage. I know we only have 23%, but don't make them hit hard. Okay, so there's the final boss. Okay, we can make some things happen. Swarm's incoming, but we got a free chest. We got a guy there. We got a couple of shrines. Crit chance again. Perfect. See what the chest gives us. Cursed doll. Very good for enemies. I'm just gonna go straight damage here, actually. I think with our projectile count and everything, straight damage is quite nice. Gonna go HP regen. Just everything to kind of make it tanky. I know I'm going bold. I took the challenge in the middle of all of this, but yeah, that's just how much confidence I have in our capabilities right now. Yeah, that's where I'm trying to think ahead, like final boss, just what is going to make the most sense. Because, like, you gotta sequence some of your upgrades. Power-up multiplier increases the power-up effect and duration. Duration of your attacks and your projectiles. So, okay, so duration of attacks and projectiles. Is that like the distance they will travel? I guess that's the part that, like, I don't quite... Yeah, I don't think duration makes sense for this build. Power-ups are so rare, I guess we'll take jump height. Let's get some of that. 3 magnets in the same... Like, okay. Damage and size. I'm gonna still take projectile. I'm gonna still take projectile. Count and speed. Wish I had a little bit more for the banana. Let's go attack speed there. I need to try and find some more stuff here before we get to... Yeah, there's some nice regen. I don't think I've ever had that high of regen before. 600 to 700 is crazy. I definitely understand the benefit of it, but I have never had that much. I don't think there's really anything to be gotten over... Oh, there's a charge shrine down here. And a free chest just spawned for us. Just trying to farm the level as much as I possibly can. Go crit chance. Try and pump into that crit damage as much as we can. Attack speed is always good. $15% more gold. If we can get more gold, that's going to be more chests that we're going to be able to purchase. Okay, I mean, we're going pretty well. I like the damage take on bone. Crit damage versus size. Ooh. We haven't had any size upgrades. But with the number of projectiles, I think that crit damage is still going to be really nice. A little more shield. I feel like we break through the shield anyway, so I guess we'll take more luck. Just kind of try and keep re-rolling these things and get even more. We've got a ton of charge shrines because we got a ton of charge shrines in the last stage, and I'm planning on getting a bunch of them in stage 3. Evasion. Give me projectile count. Because the final boss does not clear your tomes. It just takes things in order. Go in damage. I think the thing that's hard for me is taking lesser rarity stuff sometimes. I feel like sometimes I put a little bit too much. Too much weight in the rarity. I can't afford that. I need Oh, I can hear the bonk. See, so that broke my shield, but didn't trigger Aegis. Is that, I guess, from me hitting the ground and not from hitting the enemy? Or if it's the build is better than rarity? Yeah, it's like sometimes when it's close, I think that's when I let rarity dictate. Doesn't always hurt, but it's definitely something that I've thought about. All right, this will be nice. Get me some money. I could microwave. I don't know what I want to risk giving up. Do enemies drop pots? Is that also a thing? It feels like pots have been showing up, or the pots all predetermined. I wasn't like 100% certain. It just feels like sometimes I like miss them so much. All right, chunk 'em. Feel my wrath. Absolutely nuked. Keep getting the free chest keys. Not getting a whole lot of the free. Okay, I have taken so much stuff, so should probably head towards the boss. Where's the boss at? I love Quantity Tome. I love Quantity Tome. So good. It's so good. Yeah, machine gun time. And we're stacking up the poison pretty good too. This build is cooking. This build is definitely cooking. I'm actually gonna take bone damage this time. Bone damage plus the bounces. I mean, the bounces are kind of secondary, but extra base damage for the final boss, which is our obviously ultimate end goal. Now we're gonna be on a shrine hunting mission here. I guess we'll go pickup range. I mean, I think that's probably a spot where I could consider taking. They're so expensive. I might go power gloves. That might be one where I consider projectile count. 11 of them once, still weren't getting free chests. Got 11 of them because once you didn't realize that 100%, 110% free chests. Well, at that point, everything should be free. Now, the thing is it just like, it won't say it's free, but there'll be a chance it just doesn't deduct the money. All right, I'm going survivability. All right, we'll come back to him if we remember, but I think at this point we're just going for charge shrines in general. I really want to go crit damage. I don't know about the... I'm going crit damage. The regen is probably a smart call, but I like damage, and we've got close to a 50% chance crit damage build going right now. Just pour it on. Pour it on. I could go knockback. But I feel like, okay, I haven't noticed knockback really taking effect on, like, bosses. Now, I don't know with having a heavy dose of bone and ages. I think we gotta just go, like, gold gain here. Try and boost. Good damage to elites, I suppose. I'm just gonna hold on to gold at the moment. Maybe we'll take a chest. Hey, I'm busy here, Mr. Stone Golem. Can't you see? Alright, let's go HP regen. He is definitely not standing a chance. Makes me feel pretty good about how things are. Even more moldy cheese? Because I don't even think... Yeah, we were at 80%. Now we're gonna guaranteed poison. I could go thorns for damage, but I'm gonna go luck still. Because we have so many shrines to go and try and collect, I want luck on all of them. Okay, our lifesteal is 0. Better late than never. Get that lifesteal going. Yeah, I'm the shrine collector right now. More lifesteal. The lifesteal is really only just to get us through the first part of the final boss. I think Aegis is gonna take us a really long way through the rest of it. I just gotta get through the first part. Max HP versus less damage. I feel like max HP solely for the fact that max HP gives me more damage. Just because of the way our build is. I feel so strong. Power up drop chance. But it's just for enemies, and there aren't enemies at the end, so we're going thorns. Okay, fine. I will buy 1 chest. Attack speed. Gotta circle around to get up. 40% 3 tries. Okay, so it's not 100%, but it's close enough. Statistically, the 40% 3 tries is pretty high. Give me your XP, thank you. Banana ring damage and yeah, we'll get damage. Okay, we have a ton of projectiles. I guess we'll go speed. That's actually one I don't know. Like, is it always better to go more? Jump height, pick up range. Ah, screw it. I'm going attack speed. I like that better. I like that better. Give me size. 80% range? I haven't done probability math in a hot minute, and by a hot minute I mean like a decade. Probably. Okay, I don't see anything on the minimap this way. Got more shrines to go ahead and collect. I heard a chest. More regen? Yes. I want to take the crit damage so badly. I'm gonna go armor just because I'm gonna try and be a smart boy. What up, Mayor? Was the gain difficulty makes it harder? Yeah, so gain difficulty will make it harder, which I'm assuming is like a health and damage thing for enemies. Or okay, maybe it's more spawns, or maybe it's some combination of those things. But as such, then it's more chance for XP and gold and silver drops and all of the other things that come with it. So if you have a good build, like you probably could afford to put some extra difficulty in to make it even better. You know, it's a risk reward situation for sure. There's really nothing down that whole way. I've got 22k. Let's buy some chests. Tone for difficulty, is that gotten from the upgrade to what is it? Is that tome from the like increase your difficulty in a run to 40% or more or something like that? Have you played this, Mare, or are you going to play it? Easy to get your money out of this 10 bucks. The projectile bounces I don't think is really going to do much for us, but I don't really know what else to spend it on. No, it'll give you a headache? Okay. Because there's a lot going on. Just knowing where to focus. Ooh, okay, fine. You got me. I'll go damage. Count speed. Okay, we'll go Aegis damage. I guess we'll go XP gain. I know we just like gained a bunch of XP and there's not a lot left to gain, but it'll help us in our overall, you know, once we get to like the latest of late game, if we beat the boss. But you can watch me play it. Hey, that's fair. I'll take it. All right. Give me that crit chance. We are now over 50% crit, which means we're going to do some nice beefy damage to go along with our poison. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. We just have to survive. Have to survive the waves of the final boss. Which I guess we can technically kind of take this down to the end of the timer, because I'm feeling pretty good about things. Get the tome to level 20 before 10 minutes. Yeah, I haven't really tried the like speedrun stuff. That seems pretty crazy to me. Boss damage ahead of the boss. We have six hammers. We're about to do so much damage. I really do need to spend this gold, so let's find some more chests to utilize. Create a moly poison cloud upon hitting an enemy. Oh, weird. Poison everywhere. I need chests. I'm rich and I have nowhere to spend it. My mini-map is so empty. I'm not gonna try and make the boss harder. There's a charge shrine up and around to the right. We got a minute. Give me the speed boost. Going fast. Coming through. Looking for more charge shrines, thanks. Need more chests too, but, you know. That's a chance. I'm gonna take crits instead. A shady man hiding in the corner? Okay. What are you selling? Well, I don't know what the proc on hit effects is. Is that like the poison and such? Oh, I can't afford that either. So I guess we've come to the end of our spending spree. At least so it seems. Should probably go around and collect XP. Because when you go into the final boss, I don't think you take the XP because you didn't clear the boss like you do in normal runs. If it fails, it rolls again. It doesn't roll again on success. Like you can't apply 2 procs of poison in one go. Was that not a thing? All right, let's head in. To the final boss! I could have afforded one more chest, but it's fine. Alright. We just gotta get through the early phases here until we get Aegis, and then it'll be, like, easy. Apply a bunch early. I mean, I have a bunch of bones. They don't have anything to ricochet off of, but... This is great damage, honestly. This is fantastic damage. Yeah, I gotta be careful standing still. This is like an even better run than I had with my monkey boy. Except monkey getting up to these things is much simpler. And staying up. Oh my word. That's not very nice. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, don't fall off. Ow, 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 ow. Life steal. I need life steal. I need life steal. I got my bananas back. Life steal, give me the shield. Reset. Get my DPS going. Okay. If we can get to Aegis, I'm gonna feel really comfy. At the moment, it's the stupid stuff like that that definitely stings. Can we stop with that, please, and thank you? Give me lifesteal. No, stop! Oh my word! What even? Just spawned above me? Apparently, Big Bonk was cruising. Man. What even? So what? It like spawned. I went over. I started to clear them. They didn't go down as fast as I thought they would. but then what? It like bounced me up from the ground, and then one like spawned above me and knocked me back down. That was super weird. That was super weird. Anywho, not gonna dwell on it too long. So we'll come back. Teleported into the air above me. I think it was a glitch. So was it the main boss? Because it was like behind me. What up, Jan? See, Megabonk won. Yeah. So well, I think yeah, Megabonk won the poll between Hades 2 and Megabonk. We played this a bit last week. Playing it again tonight. I've been having a good time with it. Speaking of that, if you join the Discord in the suggestions tab, I have a poll going for the next story game that we're gonna play through. So if you're interested, we've got God of War, Liza P, and Hollow Knight Silksong on the table. So yeah, have your say. We'll probably start it next week. So give you guys some time to vote. Ad that did something that shouldn't be doing. Well, that's a real crappy way to go. That's a real crappy way to go. But yeah, so we'll run some other ones. Maybe we'll try Ogre or Clank here. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute breather, and we'll get right back at it. I beat Star Wars a week and a half ago. Not this past Thursday, the Thursday before. Even if Liza P doesn't win, have to do that off stream. I will play it at some point. I played the demo. I didn't love it. Felt a little clunky, but I keep hearing people talk about how good it is, so I guess they must have fixed some things from the demo. All right, I'll see you guys back in 3 minutes. Appreciate you being here. BRB. It's raining. Ads. Alright, we back. You had a lot of trouble clearing through that one zone. Oh, so I just ran and didn't like fight anybody. um, but the other thing, Mare, is I think you're supposed to do the like slow time. I think you're supposed to like go kind of more towards the dark side during that section. I think that's like what's intended when they throw that many enemies at you. If I'm thinking of the right place where you're like trying to sprint back out. Gain 1.5% damage per level. By tornado. I still haven't, the bush. Okay, I need to complete 2 challenges. Get Thorns to level 9. I don't think Thorns makes sense quite yet. It's too expensive. See, I've been struggling to find the right times, like skipping levels and banishing. I feel like it's a waste if I don't take something. How far from Toggler? Toggler is what? You need... Is it like 40? He is slow. He is very slow. A little bit chunkier. Okay, these projectiles are gonna be good. Let's also get... I'll take bone. I don't know if we should be taking bone or taking revolver. $40. Yeah, I think we still need a little bit. Gonna take the damage on the axe. Early damage will be good. Size and projectile. I can see that because they're already pretty big. I feel like banana can also be a size one. I feel like I just don't want ghost. I feel like there are so many other things that I would rather have. Lifesteal tome, attack speed tome. I feel like axe could be a size and duration. I mean, we go with arrow, we're basically saying I'm going projectile. But he's so slow that aura might actually be the one that makes sense. Just like a little bit of protective barrier. Because that also combos well if we can get the side. Like, now I'm kind of speculating myself into a build ahead of the build taking place, but... Does it only go out in the direction that he's facing? He has 6% armor. Yeah, aura is size, but I'm saying like size for these ones that we have right now. I'm gonna go crit chance. I feel like just given that boost from 1 to 7.5 is big. Okay, movement speed from getting hit, not the worst thing. Knockback, chunkers. I mean, we could really go heavy into I'm slow and things will be around me. Now, if we can get projectile plus size, then we might be in business with this combination of things. But I'm getting real reliant on some drops happening here. Well, we can take some duration for now. I actually don't. I think I'm going to take the ice crystal. I'm going to go early knockback. I'm going to go early knockback. I don't know if the Chunkers upgrade is a smart play or not. We're going to find out. Kind of messing with a lot of things this run. I have not quite the right idea of what I want to do because I haven't really seen good tomes come my way. The fact you have to A-max is why you don't like it. Because that's also the case with the sword, right? I completely just ran right past that. Crits have a chance to heal you, but I don't have high crit chance. Trying to get back up the hill. Can't believe I ran right past the shrine. Yeah, give me lifesteal. We'll start that early. Can't toggle sword off? What does that mean? Can't toggle it off? Now we gotta move. Oh, this is gonna be not fun. I'll take that. Early projectile count as well. With the damage, we just gotta get it to start hitting. Like this XP. I mean, the duration is nice, so like I can kind of throw it and bounce out of the way. Size tome? I think we're going size tome. Oh no, I'm gonna get ping pong to death. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Go, go, go. I have some lifesteal. It's not doing me much good right now. It's like the smallest chance. A projectile tome would be really nice. There it is. That's dead. Oh, I am trapped. Dead. He's so slow. He's so slow. Toggler lets you... Okay, I got it. Oh, he's so slow. I feel like if I could have gotten the, like, projectiles before the size and maybe started to get... You have to have some, like, serious... You gotta have some serious damage and stuff. I feel like ahead of time. You gotta scale some stuff here pretty quickly. Don't like Ogre at all? I can understand that. Actually, I don't know. Does the jump height help or do anything for him? I think it's also an attack speed thing. I think right now it's super slow. So like attack speed is gonna definitely help. Well, you know, Grimnar, I didn't like Sir Ufi at first. And as I spent time with it and started to get some things going, I started to take to it a little bit more. Oh, come on. Guys dropping off the top. Okay. Okay. So I'm hoping. Okay, that actually might help. Size and projectile count. We could take lifesteal. Am I looking? I feel like I'm gonna need lifesteal. Lifesteal, base damage. And sword is affected by project. Yeah. It's just, yeah, machine guns it. My problem with it is like having to be aiming that at the boss. Like getting at the end is a big thing. I'm gonna go revolver. I need a secondary weapon. It's not. It'll scale with the projectiles. Okay, more damage to nearby enemies. That's something. Don't go jumping into things, Colby. That's boneheaded move. If I need XP, I need projectiles. The problem is you're like against the clock for the first mini boss. I get the bounce. I'm just trying to like get the early game survival to set it up so that we can. It's an elite. I'm too slow to go after the. Oh my word! Give me XP. Stupid axes right now are not getting the job done. Oh, come on. I thought he was going to be dead. Fact of the matter is, I can do more damage standing still, which would be great if I had, like, aura and size and all of those things. But right now, we are just in... Oh, why did I think we had quantity already? Or maybe I'm thinking of the last run. I don't know. I start to get runs confused. Okay. We can go with duration, because that's going to help our axes. See if we can... I don't like this. Armor? Try and survive a little bit. I can't. Trying to stand in there, but I'm gonna get wrecked by the bee. He's so slow. Bunny hop your way to safety. Oh! Risk it! Okay, do I have enough time? Probably not with this. Oh. Oh no, I had it. Nope. I want the shrine so bad, but now's not the time. Worthless early can carry you, like, yeah. You, like, have to get a secondary weapon. I need the regen right this second. Oh, I have so many things that I want to get. spawn. Oh, jeez. I got the swarm incoming. 20% chance to inflict ice damage. I mean, I barely hit anybody at this point. But, yeah, the more the merrier. No, 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 no. Oh, this is really bad. Give me the magnet. Give me the magnet. Give me the magnet. Bananarang. Magnet. Projectile. Maybe we can get some survival here. I'm slow as heck. Give me the Frostwalker. I don't care. Not that I probably should have taken the Fireball in hindsight because of quantity and cooldown and all that jazz. This is not great. I should be taking different things that I am, but I'm cracking under pressure. But we might just survive. We might just get out of this and we can kind of reset ourselves mentally for this run. What's going on, PGA dude? How are we doing? Welcome back. A new Robotron-like game? I am not familiar with Robotron. I am, however, familiar with that this is a roguelike game. Max HP. Give me movement speed. I know it's not a lot, but I feel like a little bit can go a long way here. I'll take damage. I need to get the projectiles going though. I'm skipping them and I probably shouldn't. For 360, feel more comfortable? Yeah, for sure. I need to find the boss. I need to find especially just more chests and stuff to purchase at this point in time. It's the Moai statue. Give me quantity. What? So I need like 10? I need like 10 quantity in order to get 360. Yeah, it's like a 3D Vampire Survivors. I haven't actually played Vampire Survivors, but from what I've seen of it and what I've been told, that seems to be the very common take. I'm realizing that I would very much so probably enjoy Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain and stuff, at least to some extent. Actually, give me the knockback. Give me the knockback, because we have projectile count is something that we can increase. I am not strong enough to shake the sus bush. Tried it before. Highly regret it. Risk Raid 2 is the other thing that people compare this to. It's the best game of the three. That came out a number of years ago, and I remember it coming out because of other people that I knew were playing it. I had never heard of Risk of Rain prior to Risk of Rain 2. So it's just one of those things that I never played then. I'm gonna take the lifesteal. Can always get some of these other things. Trying to get through the early game, but I really do need to get damage on the axe. Really need to get damage on the axe, because I know we're a far ways out, but just thinking when we get to the end, we have to be able to DPS. Yeah, I'll take the legendary projectile speed. Sign me up. Make the bullets and the bananas fly. Does projectile speed negatively affect the axe duration, or not really? I don't think this is as much of a knockback one. I'm gonna go XP gain since we're so early. I'm gonna go XP gain since we're so early. I feel like the axe is not strong enough there to take it. Smash TV? I can't say that I am familiar with Smash TV. My brain just goes to like TV that is for Super Smash Brothers. But I have a feeling that that's not the case. Oh crap. We're actually getting close to having to fight the boss. Because it's going to be like final mini boss time, so I should start heading over. Give me that damage. I will go for one more charge shrine as the boss arrives. Okay. I'm gonna just take max HP. I feel like I need to try and be tanky here. I'm sorry to hear that, PGA dude. That's awful, man. 90s arcade game with Robotron elements, twin joysticks. I have never heard of Robotron until today. I know not what Robotron is or what is Robotron like. Oh yeah, we're taking a two. Couple of legendaries going on. Give me the size as well. And then we gotta make a dash. As fast as this ogre can run. Give me XP gain. Alright. Bounce, little ogre, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Okay, now we've got things going. Speed. Clutch. Take a quick pit stop. Earn money moving around. Oh yeah, we have the damage for every level. So yeah, as we keep leveling up, keep making ourselves even stronger. It would be great, man, if you would get off of that so that my axes could do something. Just throwing it out there as an idea. Now, if we can get some poison, that would also be nice. Attack speed is pretty good. It's a little duration. I feel like I want the banana ring damage, though, to be honest. Give it a little more bounciness. Okay, give me the axe damage and size. We gotta get some damage going with it. Because having that damage scale, the base damage is gonna be pretty valuable. 25% damage for mob clears or nearby mobs. That'll be good. Yeah, I'm trying to get those bounces, just trying to balance setting up for the final boss, but also making sure that obviously we get to the final boss. I'll take a little bit of thorns. Feeling a little thorny. After evading, well, no. More damage. Give me more. Okay, there's the boss. That's easy enough. And then I think we'll summon the challenge as soon as we're done with this. Cool down his attack speed, so we'll go luck. And then we'll try and get lucky on the chest that drops. Oh. Oops. I couldn't see through all my axes. I didn't realize that I hadn't killed him. Had size for the axe? I know, we gotta get size. Hopefully we can get some size drops from some of these, what do you call them? The charge shrines. Okay. Kind of forcing ourselves to have to climb a long, long way around after getting this charge shrine, but the damage is too good. Yes, I'd like movement speed, but... And I know I'm getting damage per level, but that's like 8 levels worth of damage. Trying to just be a hard-hitting machine. I mean, lifesteal. Let me go attack speed. We will get probably just projectiles from here on out. Okay. So it's worth coming around. We got three of these guys. Max HP, sure. I'll be a tanky boy. Now. Going base damage. We don't really have crit rate going on to help us. Got one. Okay. Evasion is definitely friendly. More money, more crit chance. I don't know, like, do you... So we get, like, what, 28% crit chance on our revolver and 11%. Beneficial to ignore the offer? That's what I was kind of wondering, Mayor. I think there are some times where, like, you're early and you don't have your weapons and tomes filled out. But I think then it would probably be better to banish than to just outright skip. Maybe there are certain ones. Golden sneakers, just get more chests. Oh, we got another shady guy. Eh. Free chest. But I also haven't played enough characters. There might be some characters that it actually makes more sense. Okay, I don't love that we were starting to get just ping-ponged around. I don't have my, like, elite and boss damage the way that we did. Okay, I'm gonna take shield. Shield is good. Wrench also good. Ooh. $14.47. I want to be a beefcake. There's a tree in the way, it's just, I can't see it. Okay, so let's try and get some kills and circle back. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Okay, I got scared there. Damage. You can feel the DPS on that. Give me a chance at some poison. I have no poison. Give me a chance at some poison. Is it a good use of freeze time? I'm not sure. Okay, now that we've got a wave, I don't know how the final boss is gonna go with the axe because we're literally just hitting in a circle, but I think now's where we gotta get some damage and duration for sure. Yeah, I kind of blanked on the lifesteal being there, so I was like, oh, we just ping-ponged. Yeah, base damage is very important at this point. Stack it with all of our damage multipliers. These stupid things. They're so annoying with their explosions. We're early enough that I'll go luck, but I think from here on out I should probably go health regen over luck. More projectiles. Oh, the shrine was coming over here for it. There's another shrine down there. Give me movement speed. Okay, 3.5 minutes. I think we take this shrine and then double back, grab that chest, go to the other shrine, and then make our way towards the boss portal. I do more damage standing still, right? I think I need the movement speed. I'm trying to be faster. Train to be fast. But armor is probably good for the speed of my character as well. Might not be a bad thing to get more lifesteal the way that things are probably gonna shape. I really don't know how this final boss attempt is gonna go when we get there. If we can get some size though for the frost and for the axes. Be quite nice. Well, lifesteal happens with the final boss to an extent. Not when they're in their invincible phase, but for the rest of it. Okay, I mean, I think at this point we're just trying to kill everybody and make our way back. It's tempting to take the challenge, but we're gonna have the mini-boss come here at the 2-minute mark. I need to kill him and then go magnet. Just straight axed? No, we're gonna go revolver. We still gotta clear the third. We still gotta clear the third stage. Yeah, that's gonna hurt, but that's what that's for. Oh boy. Okay, 10% armor gain, I'll take it. I'll take this, and then we're gonna do a 1, a 2. Go Bananarang damage, although I would love axe damage and axe size and all that good stuff. It's just size and count. I can get count here. Speed and size on the Bananarang. We'll go quantity. Attack speed. Quantity, baby! Why can't I get anything for the axe? Why can't I get anything for the axe? Ow. Or it's like it always like the damage for it always comes when there's something else that's good. I know I need more levels for the axe, but like a little bit of size isn't gonna do anything. So I'm definitely not in a good setup here. Yeah, I might have to sacrifice quality. Because otherwise we're not going to get out of the first phase. We have a lot of axes. But I don't think that's going to do much for us. I didn't even realize we were slow and at the final swarm. Okay, we're taking axe damage. That multiplies. Okay. Let's get into the portal. And then, honestly, the focus for the third wave here has to just be get the axe. There's the final boss, which is good that we already know where that is. Let's just get it marked on the map. I need to get some size and duration stuff. XP gain. Luck. Crit chance. First minute of final waves. That's true. I've had it in the past where I've gotten like overwhelmed and then can't move. But I think it's probably more just about timing it than anything. Okay, we can go duration. Because our axes are basically infinite. They're actually, like, overlapping. I'm gonna up the duration again. Max HP is probably a good thing to do, too. But give him movement speed. It's not the time to be playing with luck. Although we are gonna get... We have the capability, I guess, rather, to get a lot of shrines. Beefy ring, easy. Okay, I think we're early enough. I think we can take on the challenge for a free chest. Of course, the stone golem is coming in at the same time. How good that that's at 6.5 minutes. Does duration mean that the bananas go further? How does that work? Oh boy. Damage and size, damage and size. Maybe we can get this one instead. You suck. And that hurts. That hurts. I'm gonna have to kill him before I claim any of these shrines, I think. Ooh, I'm speedy boy now. Alright. Now let's handle it. Size. Worth. Size. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Bigger frost. Bigger axes. Guess we're going attack speed. I think we're good on projectile count for the axe. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Life's still doing its thing, though. Damage, projectile count, projectile speed, and size is what affects Bananarang. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was anything that, like, affected effectively the distance that it throws. Give me armor. Can I get the XP from this guy? No, he's in the ground. Fine. Be that way, Mr. Skelly. Okay, we'll go gold. Size is really useful with slowing things. Oh, armor could be nice too. But I gotta go size. That's one that I, like, really don't know. Especially because it was purple. That's a long fall. Also a long fall. Oh, God. Okay, get stronger by standing still. No, no, no. Oh, jeez. Shield. Double shield? Can I be even more invincible? Hot dang. It ain't pretty. Give me thorns, I guess. I don't know. Freaking chunk 'em. The revolver damage is basically wasted at this point. Although it's the second one. Might not be. Does Chunkum just do the one hit? Yeah, this is going to be really bad for the final boss. Not loving the axe. Because we even have all the other things going, and his health is not really moving the way that I would like it to. Extra jumps? I think I've only ever taken extra jumps, like, maybe a couple of times. But I can definitely understand the efficacy of it. No, jeez. It's just not high enough DPS, man. Every axe can hit the same target if it's big enough? That sounds like you'd have to have, like, an absurdly sized axe, though. Have we gotten free on, like, all of these? Yes, we have. They're all saying free. I didn't recognize that at first. Okay. Well, let's take this time to go buy as many of these chests as we can. That one costs money. Will you be free? Crit chance. Crit chance was not free. Shrine. Gib. Gib, please. Size. I don't know if I should be going size over damage or how I should be going about that. I probably should have saved that for, like, when the final swarm starts. Let's just try and go through and get as much XP, try and snag some levels here before we move on. You guys got with 8%? Not really, no. My brain's perception of it is not very good. Go another little bit of duration. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna go talk to the Maui. I'm gonna go talk to Maui. Moya? I don't know what his name is. And then we'll head back to the boss. I heard a free chest too. Increase damage. Well, they're giving me movement speed whenever I get hit, so that's nice for the final boss. Alright, I'm gonna be a coward, and at some point here, we're just gonna go. Ah, man. I think we go lifesteal. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, we're going. I don't think the lifesteal may have been a bad one. I should have probably taken banana, but it's like we have to get to banana for it to matter. All right. Does the projectile count matter? Axes. We're going axes. I know you're taking everything from me, so I gotta just Just immediately hit me with that. Yeah, this is exactly what I feared. Need the poison to do something. I'm really scared about the, like, even if we get to the tomes, or not the toes, like, clearing the shrines. I don't feel good about the movement speed. 10 minutes, yeah, but it's also about survivability. If I can get to the revolver and stuff, although I said about if I get to Aegis in that last run, we got glitched out, so I don't know. We have time, but we also are not doing like crazy DPS here in phase 1. I remember when I got here the first time with Sarufi, and I had like barely put anything into the sword. Because I didn't know how the final boss worked. It was the first time I got there. That one was really bad. That was really bad with Sarufi because I was so reliant on all my secondary weapons. I also only had 3. So even if I made it far, it would have been pretty tough. Slow-mo Lolo. What is going on? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. My name's Colby. We're Megabonking. We're bonking hard. This is my second run with the Ogre. So really just trying to figure out how to function with these axes. Phase 1 DPS is not great. Okay, that gets us going. I don't know what kind of life these Chadbarks have. But it can't be good to have them all alive. Health Tome, Health Regen are your go-tos? So will people try and go for PB runs without killing the final boss? Like just get to the end of tier 3 and go for the long survival? I'm gonna get knocked off the map. Oh, right. I've gotten knocked off the map before. You don't actually die. But it would be great if I could freaking jump. Oh, Ogre, how pathetic. Yeah, this ain't great. This ain't great. Ah, come on. There's not a way up from there. Oy vey. Oy. The ball hit me? Okay. Well, I am not going the distance, Charlie, though. So apparently for the Ogre, I gotta take some jump height or some extra jump stuff, or we're not gonna... Gonna leave the raid? Oh, okay. I mean, a raid is a very kind thing for somebody to do. Slow-mo Lolo doesn't know me. I don't know them. But they're trusting that they're leaving their people in good hands. So, again, thank you very much, Slow-mo. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. We're, I don't know. I've only got like 16 hours in this game, so not that great. We've gotten one clear. We've gotten one clear before. He's hitless? I did once upon... So, okay. So we'll explain that. So I have streamed for 9.5 years. Back in April of 2018, we beat Dark Souls 3 any percent without taking a hit. We're one of the OGs in that sense. I think we were in the first like 15 people to ever complete a no-hit run. Now, the scene has very much so changed. There are way more people that have, like, hundreds of people that have done it. All right. All right, PJ, we're gonna take a hike. Okay, so we've got 7 left for Toggler, Grimnar. Focus a lot on indie games. Nice. This is very much so adjacent to what we do. We play a lot of golf here. Mostly competitive PGA 2K25. But I kept seeing people play this game. It looked like a lot of fun. Can confirm is a lot of fun. So we've been playing this a bunch. We are going to be playing some new story games soon here. We were just playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor on Grandmaster for the first time. Gotta be playing something of that sort of thing. Hey, Charlie, thank you for the follow. You're a Hot Shots guy yourself? Okay, I've never played Hot Shots. I played like old Tiger Woods stuff, and I played the PGA games now since 2K21. So we're pretty deep in that. Is there anything that we have? XP Tome and Armor Tome. See, I don't know that I want the Armor Tome right now. I hear Robinette's really, really good. I don't know if Robinette is still meta, but I know Robinette was meta pre-patch. Streamers top 1% in the world at PGA? Okay, yeah, I mean, I peaked at world rank 16 like a month and a half ago. Gotta get some dinner, lay down, definitely be back. Hey, no worries, man. Enjoy the food. We will be here. I'm typically on Monday to Thursday, 8 to like 11 to 12 Eastern, depending on how the stream's going, how I'm feeling. So we're living the dad stream life. After the kids go to bed, wife chills and goes to sleep. Dad games. Life comes at you quick. All right, let's buy this, and I think we're gonna buy Clank. We'll get to Robinette. I think we'll go Clank on the next run. This game is like gambling the game. No, gambling the game. Well, what's the game that just came out? What's that slot game? That's gambling the game. Somebody made a slot roguelite. TCG Card Shop Sim? No, oh, what the heck? Clover Pit. That's it. Yeah. Clover Pit that's gambling the game. That's a roguelite slot machine game. Tony McZoom? Okay, so we'll run Clank. Crit chance increases per level. Sick. So you don't even have to do any of that. Only 30 minutes to win. You gotta kill the final boss, though. $1.25. Do we go with like an easier challenge, maybe? We've done turbo mode before, not with him. No damage. You're a small boy with big dreams. Movement speed, damage, and size are reduced. No items. Rely only on your weapons and tomes. See, I feel like this one would be okay. To clear phase 1, I don't think that's that bad. Put way too many hours into that game at the beginning of the year? Definition of I just spent how much time playing this game? Yeah, it's funny. There are certain games that'll do that to you. All right, let's try for the first time, because we gotta go teleport to the second stage on Forest Tier 2 as Clank. Okay, so we actually have to do stuff with Clank to get Desert. So maybe we hold on. Let's do this. Let's just try and go for a Tier 3 run with Clank, and then after that we'll go for the challenge. That way we can kind of get Desert and then get challenged. The other one would be maybe doing like a tier 2 one if we felt confident enough. But I don't necessarily want to push it. All right. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break. We got new people in here, so what we normally do is we take a 3-minute break and put a hold on the stream so nobody misses anything. I hate missing content because of ads. So go stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you gotta do. We'll be back in 3 minutes. We're gonna keep going for probably another hour or so here. So plenty left to play. BRB. It's raining. Ads. All right. We are back. Let's do it. Clank. No challenge. We're just going to try and go as far as we possibly can with Clank. We get to 2, then we get the unlock going for Desert. Give us something new to grind if we're feeling frisky. Okay, so that's early Magnet. But he gets crit per. He starts with low health, high. Well, we definitely don't need that. Projectile speed and damage isn't bad. Don't really need crit chance, though. None of these are particularly great. Can try the regen tome. I have yet to try the regen tome, and there might be some. You know, Grimnar's telling me about it. We'll give it a run. I need some more damage, though, or another weapon for the early goings here. Once we can get some levels and start getting some higher crit chances, that'll also be quite nice. I just don't really want to waste crit chance level ups on the revolver. Okay, so that's on taking damage. Not really gonna be all that. There we go. Okay, poison. Poison for Cusco. Do we want... I'm trying to think with what we have. I know that sniper bullets penetrate. These have bounces, so I'm assuming they don't. Which also makes me think that size doesn't matter. You probably have projectile speed, attack speed, projectile count, damage. We're gonna get the crit damage, which means that it's gonna be doubling up. So I feel like damage tome is probably a good one to get. That's my logic, at least. We'll see how sound it is as we go here. Okay. Hey, take it easy, Mare. I'll catch you later, dude. Have a good one. I gotta get up there. I want to get the items this way, so let's grab this shrine, that item. These guys are gonna be problematic, I can already tell. Okay, crit damage and speed, yes. I don't know about knockback, so for now we'll take pickup range. What was I? I was like, what am I looking for over here? It's that guy. Oh gosh. I wanted the money, but like, I can't at this point. Let's go luck, because we're already getting regen from the regen tome. See, we're learning. We're trying to be smart with our distribution. I need that damage. Okay, more luck. Could venture out that way. I see pink on the ground. That's like a free projectile speed, I guess. See, that's like where you could... That's where you could probably consider a skip or a banish on like the pickup range one. This hurts. He's not fast. He's not very fast. I'm gonna go like fire staff. I need something. Okay, we're regenning. Once we can get some like lifesteal and stuff, or get out of this early like low damage phase. Blood mark, I like that. Okay, I want to get up here, but how do I get up there? Oh, because the boss is gonna come right now. The poison will help. But we're kind of just getting outpaced. And these explodey guys are just a royal pain in the tuchus. Explodey guys and fast guys. And it's not my favorite combo. Nah, I'm just like kiting guys around. Okay. We'll go down here then. I can get a couple of stuff. Idle juice, no. Toxic waste. No, we're going evasion. I'm going slippery. I'm stacking... Basically stacking luck on escape. Which I don't love. These all suck. I have projectile speed, damage, and regen, and these are terrible. Well, Swarm incoming. I'm gonna get overrun here. I didn't get anything to go with the revolver. Like, not a singular thing to go with the revolver. Okay, so revolver, you need early... You need, like, early big damage. You need early big damage or, like, early secondary weapon to help with the clear. Okay, we're spawned right at the boss, so... Like, the projectile count is not going to do me any good. Lifesteal... I don't have a lot of life. I have a lot of shield. Let's banish the precision, because that's just a waste. And I think it's early enough that it makes sense to do that. Okay, give me this. Give me free stuff. Oh, it's the... I'll take the bounces early. The crit chance, though, is wasted. The crit chance is wasted. I'm going extra jumps. I know it's early to take that, but I also just don't know, like, when I'm gonna see stuff. Really need to focus on, like, getting early... Actually, you know what? Having that crit chance is not a bad thing. Because in order to get 100% crit from level 0... Or level 1, technically... Like, that's... You start at 2%? Do we go with ages? So here's the interesting thing with this. We could... I'm trying to think sequencing to the boss at the end. If you can get through the first phase with your revolver and then get Aegis, survivability goes way up. So I'm gonna take it. This is experimental. Everything is just about learning. Trying different combos, seeing what works. I am currently just running in circles, though. Let's go get that charge shrine. It's like, I know where the boss is gonna be, but we should be going around the map and trying to take on as much stuff as we can. Okay, I don't want those. This, however... I'll take crit damage. Crit damage on this build is gonna be useful. We have to survive the early stages. We have to survive the early stages to get to that, but I feel better about this run than I did the last one. The last one didn't even make it that far, but, like, man, did we... Gonna go ice crystals because we're putting out a ton of projectiles. I don't think we have a rare to throw at you. Okay, I need something to go... I need something to go with my revolver and Aegis. If we could get... Whoa. Projectile speed, okay. I wanted that damage that was in there, but I can't really afford to go after that. Okay, this will be actually a nice thing. Aegis will give me a little bit more boost. Let's get the luck with chess, but let's take poison. That's just for the first hit. It's not really that great. Charge Shrine rewards. I'm gonna go backpack. Give me projectiles, because right now I don't have tomes, so I kind of have to take it. I can't bank on getting that. Okay, poison will help. Poison will definitely help. Lifesteal, probably. Okay. This is the part where lacking levels really hurts. Bananarang, yeah. I think that's got to be the way we go. If I could just get some levels and some better tomes. Don't really love any of these, so I guess we're gonna take the regen tome, even though we're low health. That's kind of the funky thing with it, but alas, here we are. I think we do get HP per level. Need some projectile counts. Ooh, give me the magnet. I guess we're taking Lightning Staff as the final. Damage tome. I don't want the evasion, so I guess we're taking Aegis damage. Oh, yes. Give me projectile quantity. Uh-huh. Get me out of this spot. No, tree. Don't. Oh, my word. We had it. I got stuck on the tree. That had such... we just make it a little bit... If we make it out of that little bit there, I think we're starting to cruise. Let's go Curse Doll. That's gonna help with survivability. That's actually like a really nice item to get here. So I clearly need help surviving the early waves. Luck, knockback, jump height. We'll go, that's our first thing. Let's go luck. There's gonna be plenty to open. Okay. We'll go early projectile count and damage. Extra projectiles can never hurt. Obviously, if you get the projectile tome, like, that's fantastic. I don't think more shield. I guess we go knockback. I would have to assume, though, that it's just really low. Ooh. Max. No. We're gonna take crit damage. I'm not gonna get max HP on this guy. We definitely want HP, but I don't think I want him. With only having 3 tome slots, I don't think I want one of them to be HP. I know he's low. I know he's low HP, which I know means that, like, lifesteal means nothing. Yeah, we're early game. XP. Just pump it. Pump it louder. Pump it louder. Pump it. Radio. Match the stereo right. Just join us feeling. It's easily right. I don't think I'm taking, like, not that I'm taking none, but I don't think we're taking a lot on the HP regen. Because, like, if it gets through the shield, we're cooked. Okay, I gotta find a different path. We're still lacking other weapons, which are gonna be needed here very shortly. Oh, there is a free chest. Got more damage from this, so, like, that obviously helps with survivability. I can get it up to 20% evasion. I don't know. In a build like this, like, what makes sense? Because, like, 100% evasion... You can't tell me that 100% evasion just means you can't die. There has to be. There has to be a chance. I don't really want to go shield. I know we already have a bunch of shield. Lifesteal feels useless here. Evasion feels like just chance. I'm gonna banish the evasion tome. Well, I know I'd like to take something, but I don't know. I don't feel good about it right now. I feel like I need things that are damage centric. Give me the armor. We're just gonna try and reduce how much we take. I could still take that crit chance. I think that's the, like, thing for me. I think we probably could still take that crit chance because you're not going to get to 100% crit chance on your own. You start at, like, 18, you'd have to get crazy high. I'm gonna go attack speed. Try and just, like, get the DPS going. Okay. Poisons are always good, as long as they're not poisoning me. This is definitely not a run to take. Okay, I could go for another weapon. I'm getting the projectile bounces in. Am I going too hard on the revolver early? Maybe. Maybe. See, I could banish that, but I want the crit damage and projectile speed. Okay. Now let's go bone. Let's get secondary. That works. A little bit of life steal. Oh no, we're going XP gain. We're early game. We're early game. Give me all the XP. Now is where we banish crit chance, because that is overkill. Okay, now we're getting things. The ball's starting to roll. Moldy cheese. All right, now we're. I like it. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Bounces. Speed. Yeah, don't need gold. We'll get bounces. Wave clears. Poison. And as we go here, the crit chance goes up. Damage goes up. Starting to get going where we need to go. More gold. Don't need that nuke. We'll save that nuke for later. Gotta find this boss. I don't really want to hang around, so we're gonna go early nuke, which I know is probably a waste, but crit damage to size. I mean, I think we take crit damage. I haven't been a long time since I put this much stat into one weapon early. I'm gonna die now. Oh, evade coming in clutch. I need if I can get projectile count. That would be fantastic. Rare shady guy. Dude, I guess we're going luck tome. We're gonna go luck tome on one of them. Is that a smart way to go? I don't think so. Gotta remind myself that we got a shady guy over here. I need to. Okay. Create a moldy poison cloud upon hitting an enemy. I can thunder every. How's the rootin' tootin' not? We made it to the final boss once, and I got a guy that glitch teleported like above me and killed me in midair. So that was super fun. But we're trying some different characters tonight. So now we're shooting guns. How are you doing, man? So we already have moldy gloves. Do we go more moldy gloves? Like, does it stack? I guess we're just gonna go thunder mids. I don't know if it stacks. But early luck is probably something that I should be considering, because it stacks on literally everything else. And of course we get Clover to go with it. But I also just can't help but take the damage and make my revolver even better. Because this build runs heavy crit chance, which just means that if I can stack the damage and everything. Okay, so the hard part right now is I feel like I'm lacking in a lot of other things. So I'm gonna use one of my skips and try and hold out hope for something better. Going projectile speed. There's a shady guy over there. We have a little bit of money on us. I still don't know where the boss is. Crits have a chance to heal you? Okay, well, we're going to be critting a lot. So that's effective lifesteal. Gotta go up here. We are still killing a bunch of things, so if we can manage this stage, we might be fine. It's kind of the swarm plus the boss that has me a little concerned. Where is the boss? I feel like I've gone... I want the luck, but like... how can you say no to that? How can you say no to that much extra bounce and crit damage? I mean, look at him. Look at everybody dying now. How can you say no to that? It just seems unwise. Now's where the real test is, because I don't have like projectiles for my bones. Goodness. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I can't banish anymore, so... Apparently I should unlock some more banishing. I can't get to that. I'm gonna get stuck and die. Don't do that. I'm trying so... Okay, boss is over there. It's like, I'm trying so hard to find this boss, and I cannot. But I have a level 10 revolver and a level 2. I am like so low on levels and tomes and everything. Okay, come on, poison. He's just gonna get so distracted by the mobs around. But the stone golem is going down. Okay, give me the luck. We're like stacking things so early. We're like really setting this up to like take care of things late game. Okay, let's see if I can't get... Oh... I guess. Okay, apparently I need more shield too, because it's like a... Even at 50, it's like a one-hit survival. Oh no, oh no. I can't see anything. This is really bad, actually. Like, really, really bad. This is... Okay, because the bow is actually... That's another one that scales with the crit damage. I almost got sniped. I just want to try and run around and get... If I can get some health regen. Because crits have a chance to heal if I have two things that are critting. Oh, you idiot. Try to grab the chest. Ages? I mean, it's late, but it helps. That's survivability. It's not really gonna scale with some of the other things, but some block crits, I guess. Okay, I mean, poison's putting in work. Just gotta get... Oh, jeez. Can I mean, I'm... Oh, there we go. quantity tome. Okay, I'm gonna use my last skip. I'm gonna use my last skip. Give me the early luck. Damage. I don't need that. Luck. I'm taking this for ounces. Okay, see now we're set up. Yeah, we pumped a lot into the revolver, but it's our weapon number 1, which for the forest boss is like really, really nice. And now I think we've set ourselves up nicely because we get crit chance every level, so we don't really need to pump much into crit chance. Bow and revolver scale off of crits. So if we can pump crit damage, bump up the base damage, that is like a super nice combo. Cursed Doll is also really sweet for the wave kills. I need to be smart here and try and actually like farm the final swarm waves a little bit before moving. Quantity. Because I think if we can also stack that luck, I don't know what happens when you get to 100 like percent luck versus going over 100%. See that? Reflection of damage with Aegis. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm feeling good. All right, so there's desert. There's desert. But I feel like now we're in a really good, it's because like, oh, man, armor versus projectile speed. I just want to keep pumping crit damage. I know I need some survivability, so like I probably should take armor. But boy, oh boy, just the fact that we get the crit damage the way that we do. It is really quite nice when things just like start to come together and you're like, okay, I see it. I thought we had kind of put it together with the axe run. Earlier. Obviously, things did not go according to plan. You can see the luck hitting. We got 61% luck, so these chests have hit a fair number of purples. And we've kind of held off on buying chests. Not necessarily intentionally, but let's go jump height. I'm thinking ahead to the end of this. That final boss trying to climb. I need that. I don't know if the height is better than the extra jump. I don't have any lifesteal, except, well, technically we do. We have 25% chance on crit, and our crit keeps going up. So I'm gonna try and get faster with some better jumping. Well, we could go damage to elites. We could also go more armor, and I think I'm going more armor. Because I need that shield to survive longer. This final boss, we're not gonna have Aegis. Aegis? Can't believe this weapon is Aegis. That was easy. Give me damage. If I can get some attack speed stuff too, just get the revolver shooting a little bit quicker. I don't think this is really a size thing. Go touch a shield. I probably would have been smart to go thorns now that I'm thinking about it. It's funny, the Aegis is just kind of there because I don't intentionally run into anybody. It's more there as an, oh crap. I dealt damage by accident. Damage from chest, sweet. I love that for me. Because that's just going to scale so nicely with my... That is going to scale so nicely with my crit damage. Yeah, I don't think this is a size build. What do I have up here? I appreciate that they changed the color of shrines and other things. Okay, I'm gonna try and boost that for the third stage. Okay, so I still need a little bit of damage for wave clearing. Okay, we're not gonna go for that. Aegis is here to help. Probably would do me good to get a little bit more projectile. What up, Dad Kid? How are you doing? Power up drop chance. I'm just gonna go armor. I mean, we have luck. I don't know if luck is just for rarity. I don't know if that... I don't think luck plays a role in, like, how many things drop. I don't think we have duration, movement, speed. I'm gonna go extra jumps. Gonna go extra jumps here, because that's gonna be very useful for escape and very useful for climbing the final boss ladder. I could go damage. I'm gonna go projectiles, though. I feel like that's kind of where we're at. What do I want? Poison? I feel like moldy cheese is always a good one. I don't know what it's going to sacrifice. I wish I could choose what it sacrificed. But then that would probably be a little bit broken. For gold, we're going to get a ton of XP from this. I'm gonna go one more luck. Yeah, bounces on that are gonna be good. Crit damage. Bounces and damage on the bone. Sure. Give me more projectiles. That's not gonna be it. More projectiles. Dude, this this crit damage is getting up there for our revolver. And we're getting extra damage from opening these chests. I'm liking how things are shaping up. Movement speed. Screw it. We're going more damage. I need to be able to clear these waves. So So, like, damage is just going to be very, very critical to our success. I know we've got some stuff that's given us gold gains, so I think we should be pretty close. More projectiles. Love to see that. Do we... Oh, that does cost money. I guess that makes sense. I was like, do we just upgrade again? Don't need the crit chance. No. Projectiles. Shoot all of the things. Damage for everybody. Yeah, with the amount that we're hitting and critting, I think we're in very, very good shape to handle the wave here. So I'll save this magnet for the swarm. We can probably also get a chest when all is said and done. Count and speed, count. We're going luck. Give me more damage. More damage. Fun for the whole family. I'm going to have to move quick, though, here. Because we've only got just over 2 minutes, which means that we're going to get that mini-boss rolling in. Oh... It's more of a waves thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Damage multiplier, knockback and speed, damage multiplier. Okay, speed down the hill, speed down the hill. I think I can quick take a pit stop for this, and then we head to the boss. What up, Chunky? Projectile speeds. Look at him fly. Look at him fly. They're ricocheting everywhere. I'm jumping like I have the... I'm jumping like I have Scarf on, but I don't. Yeah, I think we're taking care of him just fine. I like this setup. I like this setup. We're at 51% chance of crit rate. I think we're at like 80% crit. I think if my math is correct, I think we're at like 80% crit on the revolver. So it's not guaranteed, but boy, is it close. Boy, put your poison on. Yeah, I think some attack speed could do us real good. Alright, bone bounce. And then I think from here we don't need as much bounce. Like, yes, we need to be able to clear stuff, but... It's... Revolver crit damage? Sure, why not? The more the merrier. Right. Let's get this... Get rage going. Because the nice thing is... Like, the revolver ricochets... Even if they don't start at the... Even if they don't start at the boss, they make their way back. Ooh. Screw it. I'm still going luck. I don't know. The bow is just kind of there. The bow is just kind of there. Alright. We gotta farm this a little bit. This is one thing that I've been not great at. What we're gonna start doing is doing a little farmy farm before we head to the next one. Let's try and get another level, maybe another chest if we can. Alright. One more chest, then we'll hold on to the monies. Man, the ghost... this is why I want to banish ghost every time. I need to do that. Size, projectile, speed, damage. Damage just is across the board. As much as I want to make it even faster. I feel like I could just stay put until it is like... Until I see the shield move. Okay. Shield took a hit. We'll go. See, but I appreciate it, Grimnar, because it's like, it's subtle tips, but it's not just like a full-fledged, hey man, this is the best, this is what you gotta do. There's that. Alright. Free chest means free damage and item. That's gonna be nice for the waves, not really for much else. I got so many ghosts. What, it said every 14, like, units of movement, whatever that means. It's summoning ghosts. Ooh, I did say about attack speed, so let's get it. We're gonna do some circling around. We know where the boss is already, so let's head down and back up and just kind of see where life takes us. Because, like, I definitely like talking strategy and, like, trying to figure things out. I don't love it when people, like, just go full backseat. Do we try and go another blood mark? I don't know. See what this guy has to offer. Extra chance to freeze would be nice. I don't know. Like, I guess the hard part for me is, like, the overpowered lamp. How good is it actually? Want to play the game still? Yeah, absolutely. Like, I want to... Because I know that personally, like, even without people backseating, I have a tendency... Oh, you know what? That means that, like, the heal could, too. Not that we have a lot of health, but... I have a tendency to, like... it's so expensive. I'm just gonna take Ice Crystal. I have a tendency to, like, just look up meta builds and all that sort of thing. So part of it is also trying to, for my own sake, allow myself to learn the game and play the game and not really try and just take what other people have done. You know, even though it's a roguelite, it was the same way with Hades and with, like, Hades 2 and stuff. Like, I don't want to just be spoon-fed all of the best builds. I want to kind of try and decipher them myself and find what suits my playstyle and all that jazz. Give me this shrine. Thank you. Build strat for the 10 million kills? Like, sure, I'd love to get there eventually, but I'd also love to see, like, how far can I go trying to come up with that myself. Okay. We've got the nuke nearby. I probably should have gone silver gain. Okay, not great. Can't say I love that necessarily, but trying to get back around to the nuke. We have some guys that we can buy stuff from. And I'll save the magnet for when this swarm is cleared. Okay, so we have a chest over across the way. There we go. And another wave of nukes for good measure. All right, we'll go free chest and then we'll go see. Movement speed from taking hits. Size, damage. Okay. Oh no, I'm going more projectiles. Is that the right play? I'm not sure. But I mean, come on. The revolver crit damage play that we've got going on right now is kind of absurd. Log into a stream given that kind of info? Well, not everybody is as kind and thoughtful, unfortunately. Swarm incoming. I lost where the people were. Where are the shady guys at? They're over here. Oh, come on, give me this. The money is so huge. Can't even talk to him. I will say my wave clearing ability is not quite what I would hope. It's good. Ooh, 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 ooh. 2 times... Oh god, how many? I wish I knew that... So I know we have at least 15 projectiles. Like 30. I think the damage is actually better than the count there. At least in terms of the revolver alone. Alright, strange guy. Give me that. But just... Oh, my word. 320%... 328% crit damage. This guy is out of his mind. I've got 13k to spend here. Attacks have a 25% chance to explode, dealing 65% damage to surrounding enemies. Help some people with Aegis help with damage for mob clear. Big Bonk is the most expensive, which leads me to believe that it is the best. Spicy Meatball, good for mob clear. Big Bonk, 20 times damage is 20 times damage. Yeah, and we already have like heavy crit capabilities, so that could be 20 times a crit, which is like, well, we're at 328% damage, so it's like a 60 plus times lightning orb with projectile build. Yeah, because it's like I'm trying to clear the boss, but it is something to think about in terms of just the final boss. So crit's gonna go up. This would put me at 100% now, though. Everything else would be overkill because we're technically at 70, 88%. Keep going up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go projectile, but like there is something to be said about going damage. Over crit is a thing? Wait, what? So what is over crit and what like how does that work? How does Oh, it's a quarter chance to get an extra hit. Okay. The more you know. I really gotta take care of Chunkum and get to the final boss. I can't be dilly-dallying. So I have a ton of projectiles. Why am I still taking shield damage? I don't understand I don't understand the Aegis thing. I could get extra crit damage for the bow, but it's like, we have crit damage anyway. Alright, final boss. Oh, right. Final boss is a teleport, so let's try and clear as much out here as we can. But it will add a multiplier with higher percentages, so a chance for a mega crit. Okay. Well, we're at 91 now. Speed of projectiles. I guess so. Genuinely don't know if like the damage multiplier versus the count. Like I don't know what makes the most sense at this point. I feel like extra projectiles is better, but hard to tell. I feel like I'd have to like actually sit down and try and run numbers. 150% is a 50% chance of a mega crit. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have strayed away from all of the crits had I known that, because I was like, oh, we'll get pretty close to 100. But that's not your fault. I don't think we're going to be able to afford it, but let's go talk to the shady guy real quick before we head back to the boss. Unstable transfusion. So I don't think we're going to get enough gold here to afford any more chests before we go in. I would love if I could get just one more level before we go into the fight here. It's a weird mechanic. Well, I know that there's an item for getting it, right? Like for having the mega crit or the right. I mean, I guess that's what the hammer, right? That like golden hammer is like the chance. Well, that's for 20 times, but there is something about the chance of mega crits. Trying to get as much as we can. This is just where, like, I stand here and wait. So, like, here. 0.13 times more damage, like, is upping the revolver's base damage better than upping the damage tome? For the revolver, but maybe less overall. Yeah, I have a hard time because, like, I don't really have a ton of damage on the other ones. So, like, it could make sense to put it on the revolver. I'll just take it for everybody. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. That came quick. All right. Go before the black ghosts come. Okay. Get my health back up. With the little bit of crit lifesteal stuff. Frick. Need the shield back. Okay, come on. Mental reset. You have a second jump. Just get through some of this early stuff and you'll be okay. Unfortunately, Aegis is at the end. But I can jump over things, which is something I need to keep in mind. Oh my word. My heart just sank. No, stupid orbs. I do not like this, Sam I am. Oh, come on, that hit me? Broken shield, come on shield, come back. Mother, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. These pylons, man. Can lifesteal even with the shield now? I don't think so. I think that's just like my regular regen happening. Did I just nuke them, like, in a blink? Give it to me. Okay. I know he's fully regen, but now we get the bone. DPS is higher. I got hit by something stupid. My speed is so crazy after the getting hit. Ooh, that was close. This fight is so stressful. Because yeah, if you don't have a build where it's like you're super tanky and super regen heavy, you like can't get hit, which is the part that scares me. Because these orbs just like keep on coming. We're gonna be at pylon time pretty soon here, I think. Yep, there's the pylon. Oh my gosh. I'm dead. Nope, not dead. Come on, I need shield. I need shield. Oh my gosh. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Dang. I'm trying to think, like, through the course of that run, like, what can I do for that fight? I mean, obviously, if I get Aegis second instead of Bone, I think we are good because we've got so many. We've got so many projectiles. Like, I think if you get Aegis second, then you're like set up because you get that defense. You make it through that first wave. I didn't want to like pump shield because I think if you pump shield, I don't know, you need like more armor or more health. Probably more armor because like more HP, those things hit so hard, and like more shield, again, it hits so hard it breaks through your shield. That's why I find that having just like one instance of shield is nice. Right, shield won't regen if you don't dodge. Look at how many things we had doing damage though. Cursed Doll. This is what I'm saying. Cursed Doll is so good for just clearing mobs. Yeah, so I think health and shield are probably how you would play that. All right. Well, we have desert available. I actually think I'm gonna buy a couple of banishes. Really good to banish some of the items. NBA season kicked off. Thunder win in double overtime. Quick win. I'm just hoping that the Sixers aren't trash. I'm just hoping that the Sixers aren't trash. Also, I am just now realizing that we went the entire stream again with no game audio. For some reason, this game doesn't, like, the audio doesn't automatically pick up, even though it's set to the right input. Game audio can be muted. I guess so. It's just if that were the case, I would turn the music off and just like have music playing over the game so that it's not just me talk. I mean, I guess I talk enough to make up some of the silence. But yeah, I have it set up. Here, I'll show you guys. I have it set up to cable C input. This is my desktop 1. Desktop 2 is like music so that on Twitch it doesn't go. I turn it to default. You guys are still not going to hear it because that's how my audio is routed. It has to be explicitly cable C. Oh, look at that. There's game audio now. Why it doesn't pick up only for this game? First try? I don't know. I do not know. Something is funky about it. I don't know if I need to like report a bug to the dev. I mean, it's probably low on his priority list. There's barely any audio controls. Just like the default audio does not go through. No idea why. No idea why. So like every other game I have it, and I thought this was the same thing the first time that we played this. Every other game that I've played on PC, it's like, oh well, I just have to set it, and then it'll be good every time that I ever play this game after. Not the case. Not the case here this evening. Or the last couple of times we played. Every time I have just continued to forget. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us. We're getting close to Toggler. We're getting close to Tome Slot 2. Okay, 2 more quests and we get Tome Slot 2. So I think what we do is we go for another run with Clank, get the 15k kills. That's gonna cover Dark Clank and Slutty Rocket. Give us Slutty Rocket available, and give us Tome Slot 2. The audio kind of drives you crazy. It's at the point now where I have only played 18 hours, so the music hasn't driven me crazy, but the music does get stuck in my head. I'm sure at some point I'll grow tired of it, but at this point it is still okay. So I'll just have to remember. I think we're gonna play this again on Thursday. We've got our competitive rounds for golf tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be in a better mood and mindset for that. Again, as a reminder, join the Discord. In the suggestions tab, there is a poll that you can cast your vote in. We've got a vote going for the next variety game. It's between God of War, the 2018 one, Lies of P, or Holiday Silksong. So get your votes in there. I would greatly appreciate it. We need wireless dagger and 2 challenges. So I need to do a second challenge. I don't know how to get wireless dagger. Weapons. Bloody rockets soon. Get the lightning staff to level 15. Okay, so I'm gonna have to really pump that one. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like a really good wave clear. Maybe that's just a run you don't go into the final boss fight. Maybe that's a run that you just try and survive as long as you can. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. So if you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed, you can always drop a like on the stream. Helps me out immensely. Otherwise, I will see you guys around. Thank you for watching. And we're gonna go raid out on